I managed to cut the top of James's Tiger Stripes pumpkin into a heart for him. And
yeah, I'll put it right side up.
okay. So this is our barbecue for today.
It's been a while since we had it.
It has. And I don't know if you could see. Let's see if it... I think it shows up. That. I made steak and I think I cooked it perfectly. But we won't know. But I made 6 cobs of corn and 6 potatoes for some special little dogs. I think it's around Elvis's birthday, but I can't remember exactly what day it was.
You've got it marked somewhere.
I have it marked on the calendar, and the vets know.
There we go. And
so
we're
I
expecting a present from them any day. Several.
You know what? Every time we go to that vet, I feel like they're giving us a gift. Honestly.
Well,
they do
it is kind of like a present. Yeah, it's amazing to run across honest professionals.
Yeah, it's good.
It's not just vets, it's doctors, it's
plumbers,
contractors.
Boy,
We've had some guys that should be down in the plumbing, and I'm not talking about water, I'm talking about sewer. But that's another story.
We also have a bunch of other things coming up. The broccoli, green onion, red bell pepper with orange zest, pouches, garlic coming up. And that's the main part of my meal. I'm putting that with the black beans and the cilantro. And, well, James will have his with that too. But he also has this pumpkin, which has a bunch of things. It has a lot of ingredients in it. Kale and turnip and peas.
A little corn in it.
There is a little corn.
See, I saw it.
I just put it in to make it appetizing for you.
I felt like someone driving by a KFC. I was thinking I saw a kernel.
Yep. Yeah, these flies are August flies. What do you do? Anyway.
Speaking of puns, I saw Grant of Grant's Plants at DPS, and he was saying, so what did the fish say when he reached the end of the reservoir?
What did they say?
Well, what I said was, looks like I'm finished, but I just made that up at the top of my head. Yeah. But he said, it just said, damn. And his is better than mine. But I thought I'd just throw that in there. Keep things on the light side. Because we're running out of light. How's it looking? Fresh from the garden, kind of like?
It's a good idea.
But
See, I took the grill off and I just put it on the coals.
Well,
because James and I were talking about it and we're like, it's taking forever.
See?
And it looks like no burnt to the bottom.
Yeah.
Awesome.
So it worked. Once you can put those things right in the coals. So you can
scrape that in if you want.
Might as well.
May as well eat that.
Get our money's worth out of this. I think that's about all there is to go. So there we go.
That looks lovely. And then you can put some sesame oil on it.
Well, I think I won't.
You won't?
Well, is sesame oil healthy or?
Yeah.
Well, okay. Boy, that's steaming hot. Steaming hot.
Well, yep, straight off the coals.
Like one of my relatives this weekend. Steaming hot.
I think I gave myself more pouch than I needed to.
Yeah, this will be going for a day or two. Here you go.
A little bit more broccoli than I really needed. Maybe I'll put some of them back on the coals. Well, the bell peppers certainly cooked. Smells good. This piece feels kind of Put a couple of those back in. That one seems
the corn got done right.
Maybe. No, that's good. Perfect. Okay. Maybe I don't have to put this back on the coals, but oh, that piece looks not so cooked. Let's see. It's kind of hard. I don't know if I've mentioned, I am not the best barbecue cooker out there. I'm good at starting a fire, but the cooking on the fire process is not great for me, I have to admit. There we go. That'll sit there. I don't even know if this camera is going to film us in this level of light. It might just decide that it's not good enough. I put a lot of oil on that. Must be really craving the fat. I've stood all over my fingers and I just licked them off. It's probably not great for a person. Pretty good pouch.
Good.
I thought, why not do a stir-fry sort of pouch? I didn't even burn the green onion, that's good.
Yeah, corn's perfect.
Good.
Way better than the Whoop Up Days barbecues. Real barbecue.
You may have noticed we changed our table. There was a 50% off sale, and it was only $10.
Well.
And it works way better. We just had a tiny little table here, and it was hard to eat at. But our last table, you may have noticed that. Well, I don't know if you would have noticed, because I would have taken that off every time we barbecued, because I would have had to, I didn't have room for the food and the circle of friends on there, but I had a circle of friends. So, we had a little black circle of friends, and we notice it is not around.
I wonder what happened. Some of our friendly friends in the neighborhood walked off with our friendly circle of friends.
You know, the thing is about that circle of friends, I was telling James it's funny because that one I bought to replace a circle of friends that it was exactly the same. I found it at the thrift store and I think I paid $3 or something like that for it. I don't know what I paid for it. Anyway, it really didn't matter because it was a replacement for a circle of friends that was identical that my dad had given me for a gift. And that one had been stolen. So
Fun
now
times, eh?
now I've had the same circle of friends stolen from me twice.
Yeah.
Well, like the same looking.
Mm-hmm.
Wasn't the same one.
Yep, there's lots of friendly friends out there. We're looking to take away from their
I don't know. I'll
friendly
find
friends.
another one though, because I found the one to replace the other one.
The trouble is you'll find more friendly friends
And
who
then-
want to take friendly friends off your hands.
I know. It's so frustrating, but what do you do, right?
I don't find it frustrating. I just find it more of the same. I don't expect that much of people these days.
Mm.
So it's hard to get frustrated when you don't really expect much.
I don't even know why they took it. I mean, it's not like they could exchange it for drugs.
I think some people just steal for practice. You know. Some people, like vandals, just want to rain on people's parades. So it was maybe something like a variation on vandalism.
Yeah, I guess, I don't know, you see all sorts of crazy things, like people moving garbage cans around, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Like we had a garbage can in the
Tipping them over.
alley here that was from blocks away.
No. I mean, there's a lot of stuff like what was happening on the weekend. To me, we're not going to mention exactly what happened, but it was not about economic gain or anything like that. That had already been done, right?
Mm-hmm.
It was just about pushing me around. A little bit of extracurricular activity. Some people are into that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. It's funny, like you told me that. No, get me set straight if I'm wrong. but
Okay.
I think your words were that she said, you guys were trying to steal the.
Power of attorney.
Yeah.
It was something like steal.
Yeah. And it's like, wow, that's incredible because it had actually been roots that
At
had
that
been
point,
stolen.
it was.
Yeah.
It ended up.
Yeah.
It's now been stolen. So.
Mm-hmm. So, I mean, she saw it as hers, even though it was not.
Well, this is her way of justifying it.
Mm-hmm.
They were stealing it, therefore I had to steal it.
Mm-hmm. But really, I mean, it's like, no, everybody knows you've been stealing from him all along. We just don't care about money like you do.
That's in case you're watching.
I just care that he's happy.
Well, he seems relatively happy,
If he's
but
happy, then,
well,
you know.
he's happy with one of the two individuals involved, and he was getting free entertainment from the other individual.
And that
He
might
was having
be
a
worth
great time.
more to him than whatever money.
Oh, yeah.
So what does it matter, right?
I think it was hilarious. It was just laughing at her on the phone when she was there, like when he was talking to you on the phone, and when she wasn't there. So
if you say so.
what was that?
If you say so.
Well, that's the way it was.
Okay. I can't believe I've almost eaten all this broccoli. Jeesh, I must have been hungry.
Yeah. Well, it's been a while since we ate it. Was it in the forenoon, as they say in England?
Yeah, I guess what I'd had was the cucumber juice.
Wow.
That was a huge pitcher, though. I always have a big pitcher.
Yeah. I think that's the last time I ate. It's a while back. No wonder I wanted to swim into this stuff before it was ready.
Dinner should have been ready a long time ago. I had issues with my fire would go down and then it'd be cold. So I'd put the food on and then all of a sudden the food would start on fire. So
I had
I'd
to find
the
that
food
happy
off.
medium.
I don't know what was going on. So that happened a few times. That was very frustrating.
Maybe guys who barbecue deserve more credit than they get, at least from me.
But I managed to make food that wasn't burnt in the end,
It
even
turned
though
out well.
it caught on fire several times.
I was afraid your dress was gonna.
I was afraid
You're
of it
over
too.
there so much.
Yeah.
We really should have a bucket of water out in case of.
Have the hose right there.
Oh, there we go.
Already thought through.
Is it ready to turn on, or do you have to run back? Good.
It's ready to go.
Yeah.
But the good thing is, I read a whole big thick book while I sat here.
Yeah. I read some Sanskrit and I read some Bengali.
While minding the flames.
I wasn't minding the flame, so I was probably able to concentrate, but
That's actually some good corn.
it's very good. Good picking. Yeah, it's a pretty good evening for a barbecue.
Yeah, it's
A
lovely.
little nippy
Perfect.
now, but you've got a
It was
sweater on.
breezy while I was trying to
Yeah, but it
get the
died
fire
down.
going, but it died down, yeah. Think the kids will be happy?
Ecstatic. The trouble is they'll be unhappy with each other, you know.
I'll have to really be careful about guarding them getting that steak.
Yeah.
Or Elvis will be well fed and the rest of the dogs will be sad.
Yeah, he's amazing.
He's fast.
He is very fast. Pretty ruthless, too.
It's amazing how they let him get away with it, though.
No,
Like he'll just walk over and grab what's in their mouth and take off with it.
I think
And-
they're used to it. I think they still think of him as a pup.
I think they do. You know, this cob really didn't need to be this big.
I can finish
I
it
don't know
up.
why it decided to grow this huge. Yeah, you can. You want it? Because I've had enough. You
Huh?
still have lots of food to eat. You sure?
No.
Okay, if you're sure.
I'll save it till tomorrow morning. The rest of it. I want to finish the cob up.
You just really like corn.
I really like corn.
Well, I guess that's our dinner for August the 30th, 2018. 8:44 at night.
I'm glad you.
That I stayed home rather than going out with you. We wouldn't have been able to have a barbecue. I was having so much trouble.
We'll have one tomorrow, but
Yeah.
no, I'm saying I'm glad you started up eating, because we'll still be eating now. Waiting.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, whoa. My back is so sore.